Hi, this is Chris with Invest LYH, and today we're going to take a look at a property outside of Lynchburg, and it's in Lexington, Virginia, not Lexington, Kentucky. So let's take a quick look. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we can take a look at this property here. Give me just a moment. All right. So you can see I've already highlighted a few things here. It's a property in Lexington, Virginia. It is 515 and 517 South Main Street in Lexington, Virginia. And one of the first highlights I want to showcase is this green highlight down here. It says total monthly rents in the property are currently $2,100, rare opportunity. And we have just underneath that, the $1,600 monthly costs. So let's go ahead and take a look at the breakdown of the income and the expenses here. So the income is $2,100. The expenses are $1,607 for the mortgage, $210 for the property management, $105 for the vacancy, and $105 for the capital expenditures. So that's a total of $2,027 as your total expenses, less your $2,100 income gives you a monthly cash flow of $73 in monthly cash flow. Not a total, not a huge amount, but it's something, it's positive, right? So if we multiply the 73 times the 12 months, it'll give you an annual cash flow of let's do this. This times 12 gives you this, which is the 876 of annual cash flows. Now, if we take the 876 and we divide it by the 5880, which is where, and we get that down payment from right here, right? If we were to divide that, what we're going to get is, I think it's a 1.5% cash on cash return. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing for just a moment. That is not a cash on cash return to write home about. So give me just one moment, and I'm going to go ahead and share why I wanted to share this property, because there is some key variables in the listing. This is an MLS listing. This is not any private listing that I was given or anything like that. This is right in the MLS. Give me just a second here. Oh, hold on. I had to go grab my notebook because I forgot it in the other room. And what I wrote earlier, it was a 1.5% cash on cash return. Actually, the math works out. Let's go ahead and share screens again. The math actually works out on this one where it's 1.4% cash on cash return. So it's not the 1.5, it's the 1.4% cash on cash return. Now you're saying to yourself, okay, Chris, you've done some of these videos before and we've had poor cash on cash return. Why are you showing me this video? A couple things. So let's go ahead and go back up to the property listing. Let's take a look at the other highlighted area that I have right here, the two two-bedroom units and the one bedroom unit on the lower level. So we have the address, right, which is right up here. Now, if I were to take that address and put it into Rentometer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and then I'm going to look at those price points. And oh, look what I just did. So we have, let me get rid of these guys here. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, $950 a month. And if I scroll down, 1-bedroom, 1-bath, $800 a month. So if I were to take the 950 times 2, right? 950 times 2 and the 800, because this is the only time that I would probably use something other than the median, but because the median is 798, I'm just rounding up to 800, so we have a good, easy number. What we have is now have $2,700 in income. That is critical because that is significantly more than the $2,100 that they suggested in the listing agreement. So now let's take a look at the math, right? Our property management is going to increase because we are getting $2,700 now as opposed to the $2,100 earlier. So is our vacancy and our repairs. So those numbers now, the new amount for those numbers is going to be the 2147 right here. And if we were to subtract the 2,700 income from the 2147 in costs, what we get now is we're going to get $553 in monthly cash flows. Now, if you recall, we only got about $800 in annual cash flows on the last model. So in this one, we get actually almost the entire annual cash flow in 1 month. So now let's go ahead and just kind of go through the equation, right? Multiply it times 12, we get the $6,636. Our down payment is the same. So this is going to give us an annualized cash on cash return of 11.1%. So we've just increased our cash on cash return by 10% just by increasing the rents. Now, there's something else about this listing that I wanted to go over. Let's go ahead and take a look at the history. So we can see here, I'm going to highlight it with the highlighter. This listing has dropped in price by 8%. So I say to myself, well, they're dropping the price. Why can't we ask them to drop the price another 10%? So if we were to do another 10% offer, our new monthly mortgage would be the $1,447. Now, if you recall, on our old model, that was $1,607. So if we were able to get this for 10% cheaper, we're going to get this property for only $1,447 as our mortgage. So let's go ahead and do the math down here. 1,447. We're still going to assume the income of $2,700. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have the $270 for property maintenance, the $135 for vacancy, and the $135 for repairs. This total here is $1,987. So you can see that we've actually gone below the $2,000 mark in our costs. So now if we were to take the 2,700, subtract the 1987 from it, what we're going to get is $713 of monthly cash flows. From that, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply it times 12 to get our annual cash flows of $8,556 of annual cash flows. Now from that, what we're going to do, I'm going to just bring it over here. So 8,556. We're going to divide it by the new, because remember, we're asking for a lower price, 10% cheaper. Okay, so we're asking for a smaller down payment. So if I come up here to the mortgage amount, it has the down payment right here. It's $53,820. So let's put that in our denominator, $53,820. And what we get here is it's just a little under 16%. It's 0.1589. And you multiply that times 100, what you're going to get is about 15.9% in annual cash flow, cash on cash return. Sorry, again, guys, sorry that I'm writing like this. So I'm sorry for the messy handwriting. I don't have good handwriting as it is, but you guys can kind of see what I'm writing here. So with this property, just because I wanted to show you guys that we have some clues here, right? Clue number one was that it's $2,100 in rent. The people who are selling this, they might think that that's a good return on their cash, but we know that rents have been rising. And when I look at Rentometer, one of the key factors too, I couldn't even find comparables that were 3 months or 6 months back. I had to go 12 months back in order to find comparables for these properties. So the rents may even be rising even more. Just imagine that. So I think that this could be a diamond in the rough if you're looking in the Lexington, Virginia area, because if you could get the incomes up to $2,700, you're already at an 11% cash on cash return, right? If you could get the cost down to $1,400, I'm going to go with, how about orange, right? You get the cost down to 1,400 right here. Now you're going to be at a cash on cash return of 15.9%. That is an excellent deal in Virginia. That's a good deal anywhere. That's 15% annualized return is a good deal anywhere. So keep that in mind. If you guys like this video, let me know. Hit the like button. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen here. Yeah, hit the like button. Let me know if you guys like this property. If you have properties anywhere in Virginia that you want me to analyze, go ahead and let me know. And I am going to have a special treat sometime next week because my wife and I are traveling. So I'm going to the location where we're traveling. I'm just going to do a quick analysis there for you. So if you're somewhere in the Virginia, North Carolina area, let me take an eye on my next video, which is going to be somewhere close by, but not the local Lynchburg area. Thanks so much, guys. You guys have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video.